Hey everybody, mission accomplished, internship accomplished. So I'm really excited about that. I had a final dinner with my, like the people above me in the in the International Relations Office at Miyagi Prefectural Government. We went out, had some fun at this Chinese restaurant, which was it was actually kind of an okay Chinese restaurant. Here's the problem I had with it, is that they plated everything for you, but when you eat in a real Chinese restaurant, you get all the food, right? And it's in a big circle, and there's a big spinny thing, so you can do this, and then get lots of food. So I was planning on eating, a whole bunch of Chinese food to pregame for China, but I couldn't, so that was kind of upsetting. But everything was really tasty. And I reminded myself to tell you guys that, to save you later on, when you're in a Japanese dinner, whatever, with your higher-ups, here's how they do pouring drinks so that nobody feels left out. Because in Japan, you always pour other people's drinks, right? You never pour your own stuff. Everyone pours drinks for the person to their immediate right, and you sit in a circle. So I get the person to my right, the person to my left has me, and that way everybody's taken care of. Nobody feels left out because nobody's pouring their drinks. And it's a social faux pas if you mess that up. So, if you see somebody's halfway down their drink, you just grab the bottle, and then they'll see you grab the bottle, and they'll grab their glass and tilt it at you, and then you're and then, just kind of pour their drink for them. You don't really say to, but you pour their drink for them, so that'll be good to know. My internship ended, so they gave me this thing, and it's made here in Sendai, it looks like, and it's not, it's a, I didn't really want to ask what it was. It's clearly a wallet, type thing, where in Japan, everybody has a shoulder bag. It's totally fine to have a shoulder bag anyway. So I'm assuming that that's what this can be used for. I actually haven't. I think this is just cardboard to help keep it structured. Yeah, it's just cardboard. But this is actually made out of some fabric that they use in tea ceremony robes. So it's a pretty nice little handy-dandy thing. And it came in a wooden case, so it's got to be pretty nice, I think. And it's 100% something, but I haven't looked that character up yet, so I'm not really sure what it is. And it's probably the cloth. It's 1:46 right now in the morning. I finally got all of my affairs taken care of. I had to send away through a travel agency for my Chinese visa, but that's going to come here in a couple days to Sendai. I'm really excited about that. So basically this is just kind of show and tell. I haven't posted up a blog in a week because I've just kind of been writing reports and translating newspaper articles. If anybody really wants to hear what that's all about, I'll be glad to talk about it in a video, but I'm just doubting the collective interest of my subscribers, which I have 19 of now, and that's really exciting. Geta. This is Japanese sandals. These actually look a little feminine. A lot of times they'll be a little more squared. They're not always rounded like this. A lot of times they'll have, the thicker wood that comes out. They're a lot more comfortable than you'd think, even though they're serious, that's just wood. If you drop maybe $30 on some good Geta, they'll actually turn out to be pretty comfortable. I have a friend that has been living here in Japan for about a year, and he just wears Geta all the time. He's kind of a weird guy too, though, so take that for face value, I guess. So I said the other day that I bought some really good sake, and I haven't had a chance to cut into this yet. I bought a separate bottle for my parents, but this is going to be between some of my friends and I to celebrate my internship and everything, and moving on to the next phase of my Japanese plan, my Japlan. Moving on to the next phase of my Japlan. This is kind of celebrating it. So let me walk you through a bottle of nice sake so you know what you're looking for when you come to Japan and buy good sake of your own. So right away we know that this is awesome because the brands, you see these characters here, that's one of the better brands from the Miyagi Prefecture. And Miyagi up here in Tohoku has some of the best rice and purest water, and so it boasts some of the finest sake in Japan. So what do we look for? Well, right there, it's kind of hard to read, but the first two characters say Junmai, and that means that it is pure sake. See, a lot of times what they'll do is they don't have enough alcohol that they get from the rice, and so they will cut the sake with vodka or some other kind of alcohol to get it, to get a high enough proof that they can really sell it. And so if it's Junmai, that means that it's like some of the top, like when they make sake, they have the fermented rice and they put it into bags and then they squeeze the bags out, and so it's like that's how they did it a long time ago. I don't know if they still do that or not. But it's like the first sake that comes out is the Junmai, and it means that it's purity, basically. It's talking about the purity. And then the next three characters over here, here's the Dai for big, and then Ginjo, Junmai Daiginjo. Daiginjo means that the rice has been polished beyond, so it's less than, I think, 60% of its original size. So really, if you go to a sake museum, and I've been to at least 2 so far, they'll show you an example of regular rice, Junmai, which has been polished to, I think, a certain degree, and then regular rice, Ginjo, and Daiginjo. And Daiginjo, when you see it, it's almost like spheres. That's how much the rice has been polished, and that makes a lot purer of a product. So this is going to be awesome compared to any crap that I've had thus far. And so I will know that it's good when I try it, and I'll be sure I let you guys know. What else?